Well, hello, friends on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. This is your friend Cody, host of the Pillars of Freedom podcast and the 5 Day Entrepreneur Incubator Challenge. And I am currently going live on three different platforms at once: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And hello to the camera up there and the camera right here. And really just seeing if I can kill three birds with one stone, so to speak. And tonight is a continuation on the series where I go live single day to add value and document the journey. And tonight's episode is called Ambitiously Lazy. And I'm sorry, Instagram, this thing is backwards for you. But this comes from a thought that I've had a number of times, and especially lately as I get back into the job. And as many of you guys know, I don't really want to be there because I'm building my business towards financial independence where money is no longer a problem. And for the time being, I need this job, for right now, at least to support my lifestyle, my business expenses, and really, I guess, teach me a little bit of patience. Probably the last thing we want to hear, right? And this thought of being ambitiously lazy is a very interesting thought. And it's funny. You might ask me. It's like, well, Cody, why? If you can get a job, why can't you just stay at a job? I know you've left a lot of jobs, like I mentioned a few episodes ago. You've left a lot of jobs. Why can't you just go to a job and stay at a job? And the idea behind that is because I don't want a full time job. I want to be a full time husband, father, hobbyist, you name it. I don't want my identity to be wrapped up in having a full time anything, especially a job. And what I'm excited about is building a future where money is no longer a problem. And the biggest problem I have with people who I consistently see going to a job every single day, and God bless you guys. I guess I'm just a different breed. Is that if you are 50 years old and you have not solved the money problem yet, I got nothing for you. I'm 26 years old, going on 27 now, closer to 27, and I still haven't solved the money problem. And I thought this problem would have been fixed probably 3 or 4 years ago. But these are things that we don't learn in school. Public education doesn't teach you how to become an entrepreneur, how to literally master the money game. No, it teaches you how to follow directions, be a good little student, so that way you can go to school, get a good job, and then build someone else's business so they can make money off of you. And what you get is the satisfaction and certainty of doing a good job with a consistent paycheck. And I don't want to reg on employees too much because I know that you guys are doing what you believe is right in your heart. But I know for all of you aspiring entrepreneurs, this message is for you. The idea of being ambitiously lazy, this is the message for you. And the reason I say that is because you and I both feel that pull towards a greater personal vision of freedom. And part of that is really something I thought about yesterday, the spectrum of freedom and security. And I was thinking about this as I was working, and I was like, the two are not mutually exclusive. Okay. For me, as an entrepreneurial type, they're not mutually exclusive. They're mutually reproductive. What do I mean by that? So I think for employees, they put it like this: I'd rather be more secure having a consistent paycheck than financially free or free to have my freedom of time. So that is saying I would rather have one than the other. And for me as an entrepreneurial type, I think having freedom and security comes in both feeding each other, being mutually reproductive. So I desire security, right, through the form of, income, a paycheck, but I dread the thought of being secure in a job or money that isn't controlled by me. So I want the freedom to create a source of security for myself. Make sense? Okay. So where does ambitiously lazy come into that picture? It means this. It means taking my financial responsibility into my own hands. My financial success and the success of my future family and our provision means me taking on the responsibility. When? Not when I turn 60, not when I turn 50, not when I turn 40, not when I turn 30. Now, today. In what I do every day is reinforcing whether or not I'm going to be secure tomorrow. And this is what I'm finding, guys. I would rather work hard in my 20s and have almost no social life and be able to enjoy my 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Probably, hopefully more, but at least that many, as opposed to the traditional model of you get out of high school about 18 years old, you go to college in your early 20s, you start your career, and by the time you're 65, 66, 70 years old, you can retire on a fraction of your paycheck and hope that you'll have enough either in the stock market or savings or in a 401k, whatever that looks like. Quite frankly, I don't care because I'm not participating in it. But for you, you probably do. Now, for my entrepreneurial types, I want to encourage you to really reflect. Do you really want to be free in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s? Do you want to have to wait until you're past your prime to enjoy your freedom of time? Probably not, right? So, why not take the high energy that you have, the high motivation, the ambition you have today, and start building towards your future? This idea of being ambitiously lazy is kind of a jest. It's a little bit of a joke. I mean, ambitiously lazy from the standpoint of you're ambitious, but you're also lazy because you don't want to have to work. I know for me, I don't want to have to work for money. That's literally saying my time is worth a certain amount of money. No, I think my time is priceless. But because I haven't solved the money problem, I'm selling it for $20 an hour. I'm selling it for $100 an hour in my side hustle until I build out the systems that literally automate my income. It's on my to-do list every single day. Why do you think I'm going live with you on Facebook? Why do you think these get saved as digital assets? Why do you think I'm producing them 3 times a day? Is because I'm trying to build literally a yellow brick road for my ideal client to find my business, aka Emerald City. And that way, little Dorothy can always find her way back to paradise, aka my business. Where she'll come in, she'll stay. You guys, whoever is attracted to me, the offer I have, the benefits I bring, etc., you'll have a way to find me, right? As opposed to what most of us do, wander through life and hopefully we have enough in savings to live on, for the rest of our lives, right? Oh, I feel a little spicy. How about you guys? Yeah, so me too. Where does this idea really come in today on a day-to-day basis? Well, if you have not already done something, it's 8 o'clock right now, 8 o'clock p.m. If you have not already done something outside of your job to establish a new financial future for yourself and your family, you are already losing. I guarantee you that. For me, it started at this morning at 6 a.m. by investing in myself because I know my business will never outgrow my self image. And I work on myself every single morning. The first thing I do, get myself primed for the day, become default aggressive from the moment I wake up, right? And then I go and tackle the challenges of the day. And it's awesome to be able to pour myself into my job, which is great. I do a great job. And in fact, I got a raise without even knowing it. I asked for $20 an hour. I'm actually being paid 22, which is kind of cool. I don't feel like I've earned it yet, but that's the grace they've given me. Um, but here's what's cool is that I still have so much energy after I get off a job. It's 3:30. What do I do? Well, because I'm ambitiously lazy, I build my financial future. I get on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I go live. When I'm not going live, I'm putting out content, dripping out pieces of content from my podcast. Again, following that little yellow brick road, digital assets that work 24/7 on my behalf, pointing my ideal clients to my offers and what I bring to the table, never asking for a raise, never ask for a vacation, never taking sick leave, never complaining, working 24/7 to help me build a fantastic future where money is not a problem. Okay? Outside of that, doing a side hustle to help me not only meet my end goals, but also diversify my income. Because guess what? There's going to come a day when I walk away from that job, and maybe I still want to have a highly valuable skill set or even a business asset where I have a list of hundreds of clients, maybe a couple employees, and I can say, hey, We have 13 appointments today, divvied up between the two of you. You can work, for $35 an hour, whatever that looks like. You can go and do these jobs, and I'll just take, 25% of the business, 25% off the top, whatever that looks like, right? Okay. Producing assets, doing something to invest in my future that's not just 401k, that's not just the stock market, whatever, something I can build. And that's where this idea of being ambitiously lazy comes in. I'll build today so I can rest tomorrow. Okay. Now I don't have to rest. I'll probably keep building, but it's building towards a fantastic future, building towards my relationship with my future wife, our relationship with our future children, the relationship we have with our communities and the people we lead. You see the bigger picture? Okay, fantastic. Feeling a little spicy, so I'm going to get off before I really make anybody mad. And if I already made you mad, let me know in the comments because this is great. I feel like a lot of my videos tend to be very boring and teachy. I think what we need right now is a little more conviction. So let me know what you guys think in the comments of this video. Whether you're an employee or entrepreneurial type, let me know how these hit home with you. And if they made you mad, good. Do something about it. This has been your friend Cody, host of the Pillars of Freedom podcast, where I document my journey in building a lifestyle business by especially bringing on guests who have another perspective, a unique perspective on unlocking the three pillars of lifestyle freedom: freedom of time, income, and location. This is where you learn the methods and the mindset to unlock those three pillars of lifestyle freedom. And the host of the 5-day Entrepreneur Incubator Challenge will help you find your best fit business opportunity, get you connected with the opportunities that you didn't even know existed, and build relationships in the community that you wish that I knew I wish I had when I got started, and you'll be thankful that you have when you get started. So we'll see you guys tomorrow on the next episode of this live series on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We'll see you tomorrow.